It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. And it's coming up next.
We're in a sweet spot as far as football is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing in Nissan Stadium. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. Hey, welcome in everybody with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defense may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent that and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those blocks in the secondary. People have to blow hard.
Has this one teed up, and off we go from Nashville. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here come the Titans with their first possession on offense, and leading now in his fourth season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And one of the things that's really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development. But he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
Tannehill to throw on the first play. He's got Swain here, he's tight end down right. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them in your rhythm, really something safe, something they're confident about, something that they feel good. And once that's completed, then they just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll fake it now, Tannehill. That's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, they showed them they weren't afraid to let fly early, and they hope that keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Cincinnati's offense takes the field and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year. A man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
We all love a good story, and we like even more guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
They gave up the completion in there, but this is what some defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. Finding room in midfield. And it'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yards can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that through. And a pretty big hole as he's down about the 40.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, Teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds, they'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Really a solid start here in the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, it's so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They got another first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on it. Look out, you won the mental battle early in the game, and then may carry over for you.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Looking for Williams, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Thornton. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by the defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't say it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people can't expect the offenses to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Extra point, and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting an interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. Well, now how about this return? And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. Cincinnati coming back on the field here for their second drive. After the pick six, here's Burrow again. Man open, and it's Jamar Chase complete. And right down inside the 40-yard line. Now your experience level as a quarterback. He threw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. The ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive, now like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up with first and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And we're only almost 3 yards here at the 38.
And then you get wide out, but I think you got to continue to try to run it, try to keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back there and throw it every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's taken in by Hurst. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down. Now it's Burrow. That's caught over the middle to Hurst. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. That's a staple in this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
4 yards remain for second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stops running to the 13. Just a yard to pick up there, but it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to play as wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, free up the D-line to make a play.
Burrow on 3rd down. Got him man, it's Chase, he completes it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. 3 yards is the game that time. 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get forward when we're watching him make catches as we just saw him do there because he looks like a wide receiver that goes about his business.
240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred defense.
That's to Chase, he's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ballgame. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And the McPherson now for the PNT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taking on right at the 20. The Titans come back onto the field for their second drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And he wisely to throw that away.
Sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Tannehill now throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bringing up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions and has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And a throw going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things we talk about in basketball causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Back deep, Trent Taylor. And a fair catch to the 4 and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. They'll come up now on second and a yard. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say spot right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Second one is all the way get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back to Mixon on first down. Taken down at the 47-yard line. On second and 7, Burrow. He will find his man chase complete. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for the gain of 31. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Inside of the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's a good completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Burrow, set up to throw it. Throw for the ball, but intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense was geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were making catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's going to take it out shy of the 5-yard line. The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
And give a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they're just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there. Great start, and we'll soon take it down ranks. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's got to have some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. First connection there of the afternoon for those two. It's good for first down.
Doesn't matter what's coming from. Titans know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first and 10, Tannehill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but the NFL elected no room to run, and a good forward nearly off for now. On a gain of 3 on the play, and we're going to second down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
7-7, our score after 1. The second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. formation. As they've got it second and 7. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers downfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Tannehill. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. 44 on his first punt, this is a good kick as well. Gets around him. 44-yard punt. They're going to end up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they got some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued them on the last one.
So operating for Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Burrow throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back, essentially a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to the field? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals is in discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To the air again, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. That's Burrow. Side of the throw is complete. And a nice job there keeping the toes inbounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
If you're running that route, it's likely you're going to near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Inside hand up to Mixon. And now all up there. He does get a couple. Taking it from 5 down to 3.
Passing the ball quite well so far. That's a surprise to teams. When you can run, you go into the lanes for your rush.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow. That's the chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have moved out in front. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if you had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown. Originally, this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it at the 3. And no penalty to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And marking down, way up close to the 40 at the 39. Big yardage down the scramble that gets him a first down.
Second first down took out the traditional running back over the passing situation, but didn't stop the running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up at first and 10. A first down carry for Henry. They find some open field here. And some nifty running here as it takes us across midfield and down to the 47. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
They really need to get something done today. Punting on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them. Find the next one up there and keep this drive going.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 47. To throw is Tannehill. And they open the receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to get this down near the 45-yard line.
This has been an example of the touchdown drive against us a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice run there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Titans. Nicholas Bukakino, 35 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing the wonder. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get it in the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of extra room, doesn't it? You get them thinking to turn it to the middle of the field and then break it right to that corner. But that was well executed.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And we've got a good one. 14. The drive showed it to 5 plays. And it results in the end, a Titans touchdown. Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The return man down to a lead, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes Joe Burrow in the offense for the Bengals. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7 on 7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it, but the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, and go execute it for fast break, right? Pass, finish it to the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground, and there you go.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. Great coverage there all around. They didn't have any options to throw a football.
Very little chance that that one's going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after an incompletion on 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen and mix it. And they'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 here to play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Guys are going to have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes they're going to swing tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there. Most of the time, it's fellow wide receivers, and they really run up to the task there with it.
Would you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense set to go again. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll. They can just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown charge their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline partner to know you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he gets it around to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you can certainly get them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 39, Tannehill. First to his right. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away. And here's Taylor on the return. A nice little juke. A good return there, 17 yards. And out come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see what the patience is on both sides. Each head coach can hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in jeopardy.
28 yards to the gain there on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is. It's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back on plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into the passing game because it's evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And Burrow could be intercepted again. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I guess they combined. If you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They don't have much stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. Just as importantly, picked up a key stop on offense. It's been really impressive here to be going.
10 ahead of the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. It's a rolling over. And way past the 35. First taken down. 49 yards rushing for now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Good strong explosive run that started inside, which means you got to control the defensive line, the defensive tackles, and those guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line job they just did?
Key to A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
One play has it to the 37 here for first and 10. Again, it's Henry. That's a run to work. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. 56 yards on the ground. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see receivers get slowed up? And not get what they can on a run because of that first contact. But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
They'll try one for Henry. Second and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in, Henry. And he will find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from around. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You have 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it. The defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't been an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They have determination on their side, and they get it done.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. It's up to go, and the number is scored 21-14. Short drive, 4 plays, and Derrick Henry will finish it off with a touchdown run. so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, I can't for 4.
No, what's interesting is what did the coaches decide to do now? How did they throw it through? Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball in his hands and return to the running game? Or do you have this supreme confidence? These guys are the
See what they do. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it in the beat of your back to make sure no one picks it off. Or you throw it away, throw it to the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern. It should be me.
And an incomplete pass on that last play. They need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mix it up the middle. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And taking it right to the 35. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because what they did the last time out, now that you're revealed, they should have a lot of confidence as they have more points on the board.
The end result, 21 yards. Tannehill. And it is caught on the right side and out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took it a little too far and 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. This guy's got to give wind to the defense on that snap.
Line of scrimmage again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. He'll get that under Connor complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And a nickel here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Here's Tannehill. Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert 3rd down and sets up 1st and goal. So he returns to a trusted familiar face in that situation and paid off.
Yeah, you could give your better receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to end up incomplete.
Quarterback in #1. Never force the ball to double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The nose are so tight, you saw forced in there because he'll be tipped up and picked off.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. Bang, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now the timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Second goal, last thing they need to do is get pushed backwards and take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out and try to get free before half. It's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Bullets kick is good. And it leads its way up to 10, 24-15. So Capital did a pretty good first half.
And along the way, they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much trained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into half.
Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go to half as the kick is away. And here comes his return for just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he gets up to 29. The white flag coming out as they line up to nail it. All that remains is to snap this run, so that'll do it for the first half of play. So we give you time here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from the first half for Cincinnati. And our statisticians gone through a couple of pencils already. This offense is on pace for potentially 500 yards in passing. That's pretty incredible. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they weren't quite successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. To do this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. This field right at the goal line. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like we just saw. And most of them, they have such mental capacity that they throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's what he's going to do.
He's got an opportunity to throw it out and see how he does. So he'll get on the play, and then he'll second down.
This is a throw and catch, even with a completion, 0 yards gained, so it's behind schedule on down distance.
They were able to get into him, he could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again, second down. Burrow out of his hands quickly to Higgins. That'll leave with a 3rd and 2 coming in. They get 8 yards there.
Today's football, receivers break tackles, make people miss, get up here for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play by the defense.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Got him to manage. It's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they go to set sharp at the 40-yard line. So Zach Moore was the offensively. This was team needing to come out of this quarter with a fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion they have to take because they're down to 2 scores. You can't come out with the this is the first half. Now that Liberty falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores. But come back and win this game.
Tannehill gets to Henry. Oh, he's got him to Downey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 141 yards for him on the ground as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from the running back who was so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And when a guy his size, you have to know defensively that our tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers to the side like they're not even there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact of the next-gen stats. Now first and 10 at the 11. Tannehill. And that's called outside, and it's Woods. Call the game, switch on the play, and it'll be second down. Tim Cannon over there, Derrick Henry. Five-yard gain there, and it's first and goal.
That's a nice right there. You get to the outside, and so many times defenses are looking at what you did. If you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there and second down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down two scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And he is not going to get in. There's a big body stopping him at the one. They pull him again, and all of a sudden it's third and goal at the one. Two straight shots on the ground. Now on third, you go to the air.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being fourth down territory.
Meanwhile, third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call right now. No field goal here.
It's Henry. And they wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. Well, they knew to turn to on fourth down their horse. They needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And they'll get it down past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13. Helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first down.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. Here's Burrow, setting up to throw it. Oh, he'll go deep for Higgins. And it will be incomplete. Would have been a big hit if they had connected. Instead, second down.
The defense outside the field control essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Mixon running the right side. And he gets it here right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a third and 2 coming up. They get 8 yards there.
And then there's some of the downside blitzes in a run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the right as well. You go ahead towards the ball carrier to abandon.
This offense is in desperate need of conversion as they come up on third down. They give give Mixon to try to pick it up. He's got home. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 57 yards on the ground for now, 9 carries. He finds his way in the secondary again on this drive. They're going to try to get him down closer to the line of scrimmage.
What do they call that third-level run? First level being the D-line, and then linebacker, second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well, you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover this 10-point deficit.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Here's a give to Mixon. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
And when you get good like that first down, it really does a whole lot good for your entire offense. But I love that he's finishing those runs at the end of things. He's making sure it's just a little bit extra.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. And now they will throw with Burrow. 85 Higgins. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Hand off to Mixon. At the 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and a guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blow, this guy. Every carry is putting some damage on defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to run up and tackle him.
Back to Mixon on second down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped into the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard. Things get a little more difficult here. 4-5.
Well, that's a good run. That's just driving. And it makes the defense more likely to overcommit and stop the runs they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes it simple to play action passes as well.
This offense in desperate need of conversions as they come on third down. Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man chase complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Now first and 10 at the 11. Burrow throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get nothing out of it. No gain is streaming there at second down. So I think they're on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think they're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting him by them and setting up screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling into that one.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow to the right side and complete to Hurst. 9 yards, not quite enough. They'll be down third and 1.
It's not cool about the game. That's second down. That's a positive play because that's a take you get situation. Got it to the tight end. Now he's got a much better opportunity to throw it on third down.
Heavy setup there on third and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Second to 10. in to hold the play out. Well, they only had a yard to go. They should try to pass the football. Defense wins. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think this is probably good scouting. Understanding your tendencies and figuring out that they take a shot, they dial up the pressure and get to him.
So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. Comes in McPherson for the big field goal. That's a 27-yard attempt here. McPherson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. That means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
So after the big field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Field just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD. Really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
But they wanted to just play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up 3 points in that situation that they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive. They pay points for themselves. They always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling the gaps.
Henry again on second down. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That would put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out, get the football right back for their offense. They got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And on fourth down, it's the punt team sending this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. First down, here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, first and 10 here. Now a dump off here complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Now it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And Burrow going to throw again. Again, that's Hurst. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown! It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
McPherson now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4. Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in a running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Second and 2. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 169 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for the leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping his sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The Titans on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to 15. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember last drive they went 3 and out.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Caught on a slant. And the Titans are going to be set up with 1st and goal. A pass play that moves all the way down to the 1. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Inside handoff, Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So now on a long 11-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now it's Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in a huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you we won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on 1st down, and this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Brandon's okay with it doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it's successful.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
McPherson on for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. A 10-play drive that time. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range to try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Chuck. Pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play. But if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
As meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hookup right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime, so many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow out to his left. Dumps it off to Mixon. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Delay of game,
And that flag accepted.
still 2nd down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, good start for him on the
right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield, and opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
So operating for Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, it's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They go right back to it for 20 and a first. And you definitely can make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They'd like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then go ahead and finish it this way? The fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start with a give to Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill with his first throw in OT. And finding the tight end Hooper. Will go down as a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 4. Here's Tannehill. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Again, kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On 2nd down and 4, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Woods. And at the 7-yard line, a catch is made. A huge play there in overtime. And even 40 yards. So off to the overtime, Charles. Games are won or lost from one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's say we've been there before and we've seen guys, maybe they hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. It's a 7-yard touchdown run.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And he's got it up and through. So that time goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kicks away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and they'll make it 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, ZD, on the pick six. And I think were they nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brad, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, it seems like they call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with big time pick six.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm starting to edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring, and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.